Hey, it's Jeremy Harrison, and I wanted to share something that I believe that every parent and every community leader needs to see. How fentanyl is killing good kids. How an evil playbook is turning kids into addicts and addicts into victims of the opioid crisis. On October 3rd, 2023, our teenage son Andre died of a fentanyl-related overdose. He was a good kid, a hard worker, caring, a great runner, and raised in a loving home. But this video is not about my child, it's about yours. There's an evil playbook that's turning good kids into addicts and addicts into victims. We didn't see it until it was too late, but every child is targeted and every child is at risk. It happens in 4 small steps. Step 1, from toys to vaping. This first step aims to get kids vaping as young as possible. This step targets middle schoolers and even younger. Some vaping companies are targeting children by packaging vapes that resemble toys and school supplies. Attracted by familiar characters and kid-friendly flavors, vapes are made to look like school supplies even, which makes it easy to conceal from teachers and parents. And that is the whole point. Kids get a simple thrill from hiding it. Step 2, from vaping to THC. For a kid that vapes, it's a small step to start vaping THC, which gives an added high that people don't experience with a standard vape. Note, THC and CBD and marijuana are not all the same thing. THC is psychoactive, which can be addictive to kids. And step 3 takes the addiction to the next level, from THC to fentanyl. Even if THC is legal in your state, kids won't be buying their vapes legally, which creates significant danger. Here's what most people don't realize. THC vapes are increasingly laced with fentanyl, which creates an instant and potentially lethal addiction. Step 4, from fentanyl to death. Fentanyl is rampant in every community in the United States, and it's driving people to ugly addictions and even death. But it often starts with innocent sources. It wasn't vaping or THC that killed my son, it was fentanyl. What makes this so scary is that these are small steps, and it can happen fast. From toys to vaping, from vaping to THC, from THC to fentanyl, from fentanyl to death. My wife and I were both super involved in Andre's life. We went to every school activity. We had dinner together every night. We had very intentional conversations, but we were always one step or even just a half a step behind. We were talking to him about the dangers of vaping, not knowing he was dabbling with THC. We were talking about THC, not knowing that some of it was laced with fentanyl. By the time we realized fentanyl was involved, it was too late. Just 2 weeks after first realizing that our son had traces of fentanyl in his system, he was dead. Now, I'm not one to point fingers. Our son made bad choices that led him down this path, but parents must understand that fentanyl is a weapon. It's killing our kids every day. It's everywhere. I made this video because people need to know. I don't think people understand this 4-part progression. It starts by targeting good kids when they're young. So what can you do? First, communicate with your kids and with other parents. Share what you're seeing and hearing so that parents can try to stay ahead of it, and be receptive to other parents who communicate with you. Number 2, fight back. Expose the businesses, the convenience stores and drive-thrus, and the people who value money over protecting kids. You know, I used to picture people going to a dark alley to buy drugs, but now I know that they can be bought at some of the same stores where your kid buys their sports drink after practice. There are businesses near your home where vapes and THC get sold to kids of any age. Your kids have probably heard where. Ask them and do something about it. Number 3, spread the word. Share this with other parents. Seeing the bigger picture could help save lives and keep parents from being a step behind.